Hello everybody, and how is your drive going in the long drive? Are you nearly there yet? I'm only about 200 odd miles down the road. I haven't got very far and I'm just doing a recce on this abandoned house. We need some gas. So we found a bed, lots of long grass. Somebody needs to cut this grass. Not a great deal here. I haven't come across anything really that peculiar or unusual, but a lot of the buildings seem to be repeated from what I've seen in the game. Have you guys come across anything more interesting than what I have done so far, bearing in mind I've only driven a couple of 100 miles? Let me know in the comments section below. And how far have you guys gone? How far down this long road are you? Just a spooky abandoned house. It's coming up to Halloween as I'm doing this video. It'd be good to see some Halloween stuff in this long drive, but we'll have to see what happens. But we now have auto gears. So those of you who hated the gear system, who couldn't quite master it, the game has now got auto gears. It's had an update and we've got automatic gears. I did see a steering wheel option as well. I had a quick look at it, but I couldn't get mine to work. I didn't give it much time, but it looks like a steering wheel option. Let me know in the comment section below if you managed to get that work. But what I've noticed here, let me just see if I can jump on top of this corner. Sure I can. Let's have a run and a jump. There we go. Yeah, we can get on the roof here. Can we have a little peek through the window? There's nothing in there, so I'm not even going to try to attempt to climb in. I don't think there's anything in there. But what I noticed when I drove up to this old spooky abandoned house was there's some gas upstairs in the window, and I'm going to try and get that gas right now. So if ever you've seen the gas and you're wondering how to get it, you've just seen we can climb up. So what I'm going to do is this abandoned car here. If we can get it started, I'll drive it in front. I'll drive it or I'll push it in front of the house. Oh, is it running? There's a little bit of gas in it. Or petrol. I get slated when I say gas. It's because it's gas in the game, but people from the country I live from say, don't stop saying gas, stop saying gas, say petrol, say petrol. So there's no petrol or gas. Oh yeah, there is. There's petrol and gas in the car. I'm going to try and put this car in front of the canopy, the porch area on this building, because I'm hoping it's not water. There is a jerry can in the window. Now if you've got the gun, have a go at shooting that. It'll probably explode. I didn't pick the gun up. I got slated for that in the first video, about not picking the gun up. But I had played the game a little bit beforehand, and I sort of knew where things were. I was just sort of getting the game out there, sort of thing. I didn't bother with the gun. I thought it was more just for fun or a gimmick, you know. I've not found a use for it as of yet. Let's try and jump up here and get this gas. We'll try again. Doesn't help with it being night time. I can't see a great deal. Let's have a go. Oh come on, Wobbles! Your athletic skills are useless. I tell you what, I wouldn't make a very good burglar, would I? Oh dear, come on. Let's have another go. You must be able to do it. I haven't done it before. This is my... Yes, we got it. We're up here. Oh no, I'm sliding off. No, stay on, stay on. Oh, I'm sliding off. Oh no, I knocked him through the window. Oh, jumped in. I've jumped in. We've climbed in. Yes, we've got it. Right, let's pick this up. Gas. Hopefully it is gas and not water. Right, come on, Wobbles. Pick it up, chuck it out. There we go. Lob that down. Fandabby-dozy. Oh no! 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 I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I can't get out. I've got in, you must be able to get out. Help! 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 I'm up here, I can't get out! I need rescuing! Oh, I don't believe this, come on. I've got in. Must be able to get back out. Take a run and jump, Wobbles. There we go. No! Oh, don't tell me I've come this far only to get stuck. Help! Help! Well, if you don't see me for a while, I'm stuck in this building. The window's open, come on, jump through it. Can't get back out. No. I'm gonna die up here of starvation. No. Let's take a run and jump. Dive out the window. No. Well, this is turning out to be stuck in the room simulator. I can't get out. It's like one of them films you watch for about 2 hours of a couple floating in the sea. This is going to be 30 minutes of me trying to get out of a window. God, I'm not going to give up. I'm not. There's got to be an easy way out, but I'm too stupid. I can't figure it out. Come on. Get out the flaming window. Oh, this is a bit annoying now. This is a bit annoying. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees begging. Please let me out. Sun's coming up. We've been in here all night. Yes! Hallelujah! We got out! Get the gas bubbles and run! We finally did it! Oh, I'm glad that wasn't my car. That's why I put that one there. Oh dear. Let's go to my car. Alright, this long grass. Get off your knees. Look, I'm crawling. I'm not exhausted. I've been locked in that room all night trying to get out. Stuck in the room simulator. Right, where's my car? Pick that can up, don't lose it. Alright. Here's my vehicle over here. Nothing special. What cars are you guys driving? I've sort of kept with the same one, I think. I thought they were going to put motorbikes in this. Has anybody seen any motorbikes? I've not. I've seen trailers. Seen a trailer. Plenty of abandoned cars. I haven't seen any cars that I really want to exchange this one for, because this one's in quite good nick engine wise and everything. It's working quite well. So I've kept with this one. So let's top the gas up, which is a bit of a talking point, isn't it, the gas? What have you guys watered your gas mixture down to? What's the lowest? Do you know when it says gas, so much percent, and it might say water, alcohol and oil, as well as gas. There you are, gas, oil, alcohol, water. And it says gas, mine's at 76% at the moment. What's the lowest you've had that at? There's been various comments about that, because I know I went pretty low once, and I think it was, I didn't go below 67% on the gas. There's a few people who have and said it works okay, but in its early days when I did it, my car wouldn't start. So what have you guys done mix wise? Because I've got very little fuel. I'm taking the mirrors off, by the way, because my car sort of, I've got it racing look. I don't know if you noticed, I've got the stripped off bumpers. I've chucked them off. The wheel, what do they call them? The wheel caps, hubs, the wheel hubs. I've ripped them off. I don't need them. I've got like a stripped down racing version look. The bumpers have gone in the bin. The wheel hubs have gone. That's my little car, the red one there. Absolutely fandabby-dozy. If it starts, I was getting a bit worried then. I was thinking it wouldn't start. I've got to be careful here now because I don't want to drive it down that cliff. That's happened to me before and I've got stuck. I want 2 red doors and a red bonnet. Ideally I'd like a black bonnet and a black boot. It'll look super duty cool then. Right, just got to find my way out of here. It's a bit rough. Don't go off the side. Then we'll be on the road, the long drive, which I believe is about 5,000 kilometers long. Right, so we're on the road again. Auto gears this time. An update's come out. Updated the game, so we've got them auto gears. I'm used to changing the gears now. But I'm having to go in this auto gears. It's a little bit easier. I'm not very good at steering, by the way, on the keyboard. Ooh. It's as though so I drive as though I'm under the influence. I've only done a couple of 100 miles, but I haven't seen a great deal. You know, it's very much like this, and then I seem to come across the same buildings over and over and over again. Has it changed for anybody who's driven any further? I'm surprised. What surprised me is I did the first video and I did another video, and how popular this game is. I mean, I find it addictive, and I'm just curious. I don't know what it is about the game, because at the end of the day it's just a big long road with a few rocks on and cactuses and the same buildings over and over again from what I've seen. But I just keep coming back and driving. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm expecting to find, but I'm not finding a great deal. I found the trailers. I've had to go with the trailer. I jackknifed it and went over the cliff. Then I've also jackknifed it and left myself suspended on the edge of a cliff. So I abandoned the trailers. I believe it's been updated now, so it's not as bad with the trailers. I'm not too sure, but it possibly has. I had heard there was motorcycles coming in it, but I've not seen any motorcycles yet. Oh, here's a building. But it's a building of all, these buildings they're everywhere. The same buildings. Let's stop. Let's do a recce. Back it up, driver. Back it up. Put it in neutral. Ignition off, handbrake on. Don't want the car rolling away. Very important. Always make sure you put your handbrake on, because there's sometimes I've forgotten and my car's rolled off. Oh, bottle of beer. We'll have that. Bit thirsty. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Oh, I broke the bottle now. What are these? What's that? A box of, what are them? Are they cigarettes? I think they're cigarettes. Well, we don't smoke, so we'll chuck them away. Normally there's swords, and you might find a gun or two in here. You might find something behind the pallets as well. Oil. Shall I keep that? Let's take this oil. I'm not too sure. I don't think my engine's going to want topping up with oil. And what I'll do is I'll put this in here, just in case of an emergency. I've got 2 on the back seat as well, I think. My car is holding its oil in the engine quite well, as well as its water. It's operating quite well. Toilet. Do we need a wee? Yeah, can't quite get it on there in the oil there. A bed? Do we want a bed? If we got some ratchet straps, we could strap that down to on the roof of the car. That'd be quite funny. What's in here? Is the gun? No. Swords. Possibly water in that. There's the sword. There's another sword there. There's a tap there. We don't need any water really. Should we have a drink? Have a drink. I believe we can always wee in the gas tank and the petrol tank. One or two people said you can do that. I have trouble weeing in the little hole. I can't get the wee in the little hole of the gas tank. Sword. Should we have a play with the sword? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Don't really see a use for that other than a bit of fun. But yeah, we can walk around with a sword if that's your thing. I don't think I'll keep that. We'll get rid of that. Now that bonnet there, I might put on my car. It's nice and shiny. I'd like it being black. If it was in red, it'd be pretty cool. Or black, red or black. I want a red or black one of these. It'd be good if we could find some pots of paint, and then we could paint this car whatever colour we wanted, wouldn't it? We had a pot of paint. We could paint the parts different colours. It'd be even good if you could write slogans on your car. If you could write on your car. Remember Top Gear? Does anybody ever watch Top Gear? They did a special and they wrote slogans on their car driving through. I'm not too sure if it was Alabama in the United States of America. They each wrote different slogans on one another's car, and they drove through Alabama and they were chased out. It'd be good if we could write slogans or something on the cars. Right, what's up here? We could have a look around. Nothing. A mirror. Don't want the mirrors. I've gone for the racing look. An air freshener. What we can hang on the mirror inside the car. I don't need that. Oil and water. Can we pick this up and throw it over? Let's have a go. Oh, it's heavy. Wobbles. Watch your back, son. Watch your back. No, I think I might give that a miss. Can't be bothered. Now I want to get back off here. Let's take a run and jump. Here we go. Hopefully I won't die. Yay! There we go. Not a great deal here. You come across houses like that quite often. Buildings like that quite often. Not a great deal of anything else. Right, let's close my fuel tank. Better still, I'm going to have a wee. Can we have a wee in it? I've got 76% gas, see? See, I can't do it. I can't wee in my tank. How close do you have to get? No, I'm missing. Oh, forget that. Let's have another go. See, I've got a full bladder as well. Look, it's going everywhere, barring the gas tank. Oh dear. Look, no, it's not doing it. Maybe you got to get, I don't know. I just can't get it in there. I'm running out of wee now. No. Has this one gone in? Is this a water 7%? No. Oh wow. Shall we put some oil in? Let's mix it. Let's put some oil in. Let's water it down with some oil. We've got plenty of oil. We may have run out of whey, but we got plenty of oil. Got 16% oil in there at the moment. See, the gas is going down, but the fuel ratio is going up. Right, I'm not going to put any more in. Chuck that in there. We'll save that for another day. Lock it all up. And we'll start. Let's put the radio. Oh no, what I can't be bothered though. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to see if I lose fuel. I got slated for it last time. You've left the fuel tank open. You've left it open. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Can't be bothered to get back out though. Come on, start. Still on the road, Bobbles. The radio's a nice gimmick. Game dev here, the creator, I believe, has done that himself. But I think we need to put a bit more in it because I find it very repetitive on these long drives. I think that'd be a nice update to put a lot more in that on that radio station. You could also give me a shout out, couldn't you, while you're driving along? That'd be quite amusing to hear. Put some gamers on there who are doing the game on the radio channel. Just add a bit more to it. Add a bit more to it. It always seems a bit repetitive to me. It's good, but after a while, it's no, it just needs more on there because it's such a long drive. I mean, I'm sure I've driven a couple of hours so far on this. And the radio just seems a little bit repetitive. Good, but after a while, just seems to be on a consistent rewind, replay. Chat till you die. Chat till you die. Chat till you die. Radio. Going mad out here on this road.
That's why I run this radio station, you know, not because there is no one left alive to run it. And now that we are talking about this, no one left alive, how many of you guys think that if the robots will develop consciousness, that they will try to attack, kill, or overthrow us? I think it's a little far-fetched, but, you know, it could happen. So, back to our main topic, robots having sex. I mean, our main topic is the future, but you know, this is a really important part of it. Can you imagine robots that build each other? Okay, let's forget about sex now. I know I talked too much about it. So there are two robots. They build a more advanced robot than themselves. And, you know, we have no business in this. We don't even know how they built it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like genetic mutations and
control there. Nearly lost the back end of the car. This guy on the radio is talking about robots. What's with him? He's obsessed with robots.
You know, the building process and the whole speed of this whole thing will increase exponentially, my man. This is actually pretty horrifying to think about.
Chat till you die.
CDYD radio. Chat till you die. Got horns on the car. Why don't they put some musical horns in? That would be
quite comical, wouldn't it? If you came across these houses or abandoned cars and they got different horns with amusing sounds, that would be quite awesome. You know, different musical horns. Well, that'd be pretty cool. It'd be something to do, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Chat till you die, chat till you die. I'm going mad on this long drive. Oh my, oh no, we stepped over off the cliff. No, close your eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. What a lucky escape was that. Talk about chat till you die. We nearly went over the cliff there. What a lucky escape. What a lucky escape that was.
They say he was smart. I think you can find his grave somewhere. You know, good man, good chatter. He died a good death.
Right, we are going in the right direction, aren't we? You know, you spin me round, round, baby, round, round. We spun around then, didn't we? Sometimes, I know I've spun around before like that on this road, and I've got disoriented and gone in the wrong direction. Backtracked. I'm sure we're going in the right direction.
For short, CTYD radio. We are going to chat till we die. I have some interesting topics that I thought would be exciting to talk about. Let's talk about the future. What do you guys think the future will be like? Will there be flying cars, robots you can have sex with, flying sex robots you can have flying sex with? I mean, you know, the possibilities are pretty much endless. Chat till you die. So, the future, how mysterious. I always imagine what people in the future will be doing to have fun. We thought about the sex bots before, but what are the computers going to be like? Will they be smaller, bigger? What about the women? Will they be smaller, bigger? Sorry, I'm getting out of control again here. We all saw the movies about robots. I think they excite me the most. I mean, not in a sexual way, only in a strict technical way, you know. I think they are fascinating. Maybe one day they can make robots that look like us, that talk like us, behave like us, have sex like us. Sorry again, man. But hey, this is an interesting thought. Let me get into it more. Robots mating. I mean, robots producing offspring, my man. You know that will be a thing. I know it too, my man. I know a lot of stuff. That's why I run this radio station, you know, not because there is no one left alive to run it. And now that we are talking about this, no one left alive, how many of you guys think that if the robots would develop consciousness,
a gas station,
they would try to attack, kill, or overthrow us? I think it's a little far-fetched, but you know, it could happen.
Handbrake on, very
topic,
important. Handbrake on.
I mean,
turn that radio off. Chat till you die. Let's turn that off. Right, let's go do a little bit of exploring, guys. Probably going to round this video up, round about here at this point. But let's. I haven't lost any fuel, I don't think. Even though I left my fuel cap open. I get slated for that in the comments. There's so many people passionate about it. You've left your fuel tank open, you dipstick. I did, didn't I? Oh. Anyway, what's on top of there? Looks like a light fitting. You can pick them crates up and throw them around. I think sometimes you find objects behind them, but yeah, I don't want an empty radiator. Do we want to use the toilets? Do we want to? No, I think my bladder's okay. I suppose all them spare parts. Who's collecting the spare parts in the trailer? Who does that? Have they come in useful? I just keep my car maintained. That's all I do. I just maintain it. So we got some gas. Gas is very, very important, children. Gas is important. Right. Let's fill this up with gas. This is where I'm going to leave you and continue my journey. And we will do another episode when I've got I don't know, I'm going to drive for a couple of 100 miles, I think, next, before I next do a video. I think I'll drive a lot further down the road, even though it all looks very similar, doesn't it? What do you chaps think? Who's enjoying the game? Who's enjoying the game? I find it pretty addictive. I'm pretty curious about the game. It's just something that just wants me to get in that car and just keep on driving. But yeah. So I'm going to take this big barrel. Is it easy to roll it? Can we roll this? Let's just have a go. It's heavy. I'm struggling to carry it. So possibly we can roll this down to the car. So I'm going to go do a bit more mixing. Maybe try and save some of this oil and put it in the boot of my car or something. And I'll see you all again, hopefully in another video on the long drive. Hopefully I'll make it. 5,000 kilometers to go. How far are you now? So thanks for watching, guys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all again. Hopefully on the long drive. Unless I've chatted till I've died.